If you're a landlord or thinking about becoming one, this is for you. Big changes are coming and most of them aren't live yet. That's what makes the next few months a rare window. If you're serious about property, this could be the cheapest window you're going to get in the next decade. So, quick date stamp before we carry on. I'm recording this in September 2025. The Renters' Rights Bill is very close now. So it's last stages in Parliament. There's also recent rumours in the press about the government charging national insurance on rental income. I mean, what is Rachel Reeves actually trying to achieve? Is she trying to absolutely kill off the market completely? But there's one key word here in everything I've just said, and that word is rumour. And in reality, we're not going to know anything until the autumn budget, which is actually now been pushed back to the end of November. So don't freeze what you're doing, just pay attention to what's going on and plan accordingly. The EPC standard's going to be higher. It'll go from a minimum E to a C. And then there's going to be a decent homes standard on top of that. No wonder why record 46,000 landlords left the market already. And more are going to follow. But stay with me because I'm going to show you why now is the optimal time to get into property. And if you're already in property, why it's an optimal time to scale. So those landlords I just talked about, the 46,000, they're not the pros. And there's a good reason for that. What they are, they're the accidental landlords who have inherited a property or maybe moved in with a partner and then they couldn't sell their property, so they've decided to rent it out instead. These people never ever wanted to do what they found themselves doing. Then there are the amateurs who may have done a little bit of YouTube research or listened to their mate down the pub and they've bought a couple, maybe one or two buy-to-lets. Those groups are now thinking that this is a lot of work and the returns weren't what I thought they were going to be, and they're thinking, that's it, I'm done. The government's got a war against us. It's not worth my time. There's better things I could be doing. And they're selling in their tens of thousands. The one group who isn't selling are the professionals. Professionals being people like me, professional investors, and also the big institutions. You know, the Lloyds and the BlackRocks of this world. They're piling in right now and hoovering up whole blocks of housing. And there's a very good reason for that, because housing right now is undervalued versus where it should be valued had it kept up with the rate of inflation over the last few years. So property's cheap, but because people are selling and nobody's buying, apart from the pros, prices are taking a dive. Because a lot of these properties are sat on the market, they're not shifting, and people are taking discounts just to get rid. Because it's actually costing them to leave it on the market and not get it sold. So what that means is, if you know what you're doing, you're educated, you've got the right systems in place, you got the right structure, you know how to buy a property properly, you know how to analyze a deal, so you know if it's going to stack up, you know how to factor in risk, you know how to factor in interest rate changes, so you know you're protecting against the downside, and then all that leaves is upside. So these properties that you can pick up now that are cheap, so let's go to extremes. There's areas in London. So there's Mayfair, for example. It's back to 2013 pricing levels. If you buy a property like that today, just fast forward a couple of years, prices will have recovered and all of that equity is going to come flooding back and you will have not had to do a single thing, but your wealth will have increased exponentially. So while the amateurs think, that's it, I'm done, or they've purchased in a structure that then means it's too costly for them to continue to rent the property out, if you know what you're doing, the educated people are picking them up for huge discounts and locking in real wealth in equity on day one. They're also locking in cash flow because we've got a national housing shortage. So rents have been climbing for years now and they're still predicted to go up and up and up. Labour are missing their housing target. We're not building enough homes. Plus demand is growing every single year. Which one do you fall into? Are you somebody who likes to spot the opportunity that nobody else sees? Or are you the type of person who gets scared and decides to do nothing? Because right now, everything is signalling buy. Just do it in the right way. And if you want to learn how to do that, you need to check out Property.School, because we built Property.School to help you do exactly that. We've got hundreds of hours of courses, masterclasses and resources which are taught by the UK's top property investors and trainers. These people are building multi-million pound portfolios and they're doing exactly what they teach right now. You can get full access for everything for less than the cost of a coffee a week. That works out to just less than 50p a day. And even better, we're not locking you in to any long-term contract, so it's truly cancel any time. And if you want to check us out, just type into any browser right now, property.school/go. That's property.school/go. Type that into any browser and come check us out. We've got a strong community with our Facebook and WhatsApp groups of people doing this stuff right now. The signs couldn't be any clearer. Now is the time to get into property. But the amateurs, the uneducated people, they don't see it. Dave down the pub, he doesn't understand it either. But you come and join us at Property School and you'll see the biggest opportunity in the next decade, maybe even 2. And we'll teach you how you can take advantage of this opportunity, get into property, build cash flow, and build real generational wealth. So just come check us out at property.school/go. Type it into any browser. Do it now, and I'll see you inside.